everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. My dog has just decided to run around the room. Yeah. Silly dog. You waited until I sat down, did you? He totally waited until I sat down to come and figure out what we're doing. So we had a tough time with Keeper of the Old Lords Defiled. To the point I need to maybe run a level of Ailing Laurence before we go pick a fight with maybe Lady Maria or Laurence. I think maybe Laurence. He's my worst boss, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today, but I figure I'll get him out of the way. Loki. Go up there. First, I need to grind out a bunch of echoes first. Which I should be able to do over here. Because the Keeper pretty much ate my entire stash. And this is a pretty good place to just farm echoes once you have it open. So it's 34K. Do that one more time. Get another like 42 vials before we go pick a fight with Laurence, I guess. Means I probably need to set up armor for Laurence. Armor and runes. Basically, once you have it, the Chalice dungeons are your best bet for echo farming. My dog is suddenly very restless. Yes, Loki? Yes, what is it? So, Laurence is my worst boss, like I said. Like, academically, I know, it's just, I've never gotten myself around the execution. It's really crap metamorphosis runes, so we're gonna switch it to fire rune. As far as actual armor goes, then grab this set. Anything to buy in here? No. Alright, let's go pick a fight. I'm dragging my feet, but you know how it is. Still have not opened up that door. I keep forgetting to do that. Oops, turned the wrong way. Eep. Alright, so just to remind ourselves. Where is it? It's under key items, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Skull of Laurence, first vicar of the Healing Church. In reality, he became the first cleric beast, and his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Laurence's past, and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, he could never restore his memories. Hi. Oh, my head. What happened last night? Jeez. I love how you're just like stumbling backwards, like, what the crap? When in reality, you probably have already beaten Murgo's wet nurse and have seen probably worse. Pop. Yeah. I totally missed a visceral, and that really annoys me. Reasons why this guy is my worst boss. Bah. That's not nice. That wasn't nice at all. I want the door! Give me the door. Doggo, please. Alright, there. We have a door. Not sure how worth that was, but okay. Let's go fight a flaming cleric beast. Hey guys. Ding dong. Keep on calling. Bah. Loki, what are you doing? Well, since I can only... hit him maybe once, so maybe it's good for an L2. Hello. Hi. Gentlemen. It's been a long time since I've actually even fought Laurence. He is not my friend. He's not somebody I like fighting. So this will take a bit. How's everybody doing? Doing pretty good. Doing fairly good. It's a bit rainy today, so. Why did that interrupt my L2? I need to lock on. Just gonna miss every time if I don't. Ludwig's is just so slow. Ah! Do not. I have come to the conclusion I don't really like Ludwig's Holy Blade. Endgame bosses are just a slog. I mean, it does hit like a truck, so that's good, but I value mobility over damage a lot of the time. Jerks. His dodging is so weird. I always think it's a bit sooner than it actually is. Having to wait for this every time is annoying. Ludwig's charge is so slow. Do 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 do. those guys got wrecked this time. Wrecked. Shoot. Dang it. Do not deserve to win this one, especially since he's about to hit his second phase, and I think his second phase is his harder one. What the heck was that? You are not Superman, Laurence. It's a good try, but it used way too many vials to get there. Yeah, it seems like L2 into R2 is the way to go. Mostly because it's a quick little strong attack combo. Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Dang it. Thought I could grab the vial and run. It's one and done. Damn it. Misdodged the dodge out. Do 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 do. I need to look at my PSN receipts because I want to know what game my avatar is from. I was just scrolling through PSN, looking at free avatars, and I thought that was adorable, so I grabbed it. Dang it! That guy's trying to do the torch run. No, thank you. Keep your hugs to yourselves. Reasons I still play locked. Feel that. Rally just doesn't work after a while. One, two. Jeez. Completely wrecked. Those guys were wrecked that time. The greed for the echoes is real. Oh, hockey. I'm getting more aggressive as this is going on, which is sometimes working in my favor and sometimes really not. Stamina. Wow, that was super bad. I thought I misjudged where his front was. Two, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's it. Come on! I took off lock-on and everything. So annoying. So annoying. Oh well. We'll get there again. That really didn't go well when I mistook his front for his back at that point. Oh, for heaven's sake. There, I'm just gonna kill this room. Don't think he's susceptible to bolt paper. Or I forgot if he was or not. Really? I thought I iframed that. I paid for that. What the heck was that poke there? Lurg. Oh, hey everybody who's watching. How's it going? I'm picking a fight with probably my worst boss in the game, so hence some of the bad play, maybe. Also, it's been maybe since I first beat him. Man, I'm gonna have to go farm again. Alright, one more attempt and then healing Laurence for a couple minutes. Let me through, jerk. Laurence wants to hit you. He's gonna hit you. Alright. Gotta hit Ailing Laurence, grab a bunch of vials before I make more attempts. I'll only take like 2 runs. This defile. counter damage. Hey, vial. I don't actually farm for vials, so I'm gonna just like grind out a bunch of echoes all at once. And then just buy what I need. Alright, one more run, and then I'll have enough for about 80 something vials. And then back to Laurence. Alright. Let's get back to Laurence. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Everything going all right? That's great to hear. Right now we're into round 2 with Laurence, the first Vicar. We almost got him a couple of times already, but he's pretty mad. Ugh, this sucks. The heck, Laurence? I totally saw that. Laurence is loving putting his back to the wall this time. Too close. Loved putting his back to the wall this time. Oof. Oof. Ah, he got me. No, it does not. What does is the Radiance Rune, which you get through Arthur's, yeah. Let me show you what the rune is. This one, Vial HP Recovery Up. You get this one from Alfred after you complete his quest. Yeah. The only downside is if you get summoned in as a co-opper and they so happen to have this rune on, you are automatically flipped to an invader instead of a co-opper. Visceral attacks restore HP, which is Blood Rapture, which is related. That's really it. Yeah. I think I got him under control a little too late and he wasn't doing the spew. Excuse me, fellows. See you later. Why am I not locked? Okay. I am locked on. Camera was just being stupid there. Insight does do a lot of other things. Some good, some bad. For the more insight you have, the easier it is for you to get hit with frenzy. But having higher insight allows you to see different things in the world a little earlier. Damn it. Mount Justice, what's going on? Been fighting Laurence for the past hour. What's up, Mountain Justice? Ah, he got me there. That was, I think, counter damage. When you're dodging, if you get hit while you're dodging, either on go to sleep frames into iframes or wake up frames, you're going to get hit with counter damage. I'm on Justice, I played Destiny. I'm cautiously optimistic for Destiny 2. It's a fun social game. Just sit around in a party, shooting things while you're chatting away. I'm a little bummed about PvP being 4v4. Because I like grabbing my entire raid group and just like rolling around Crucible. These guys got wrecked. Jerk. That guy's a jerk. Oof. Am I dead? Come on, Laurence, let me through. Don't heal your stuff. Just gonna break it again. Yeah, seriously. Get out my Pokemon Go. The heck was that, Laurence? You're not a football player. My timing's off. Gotta heal and reset. My timing's very off right now. Also, the camera is not helping. Use safety heal and go. No, probably not. Like, if I lived to 100 and there was nobody, like, I knew around, like, I wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah. I think it's like the same thing about immortality. When you don't have, like, an endpoint, or an endpoint, like, you can tangibly understand, like, I don't know if there's procrastinators will become even bigger procrastinators than they actually are. Well, they got wrecked. Good job, guys. Once more into the chapel. That was a little greedy. Plus I'm off timing, so... I will get this, don't worry. I mean, I have in the past. It's just, I have not played this game in like a year or so, so... And Laurence has always been the one boss I never really got. Like, I never... Even when I beat him, you could see that video on my YouTube from a long time ago. It came down to the wire and I never felt like I got the boss. Yeah. I'm actually a lot better with Orphan of Kos. Orphan of Kos is a lot more fun to me. Just because it's just high speed. Go, 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 go. No delayed moves. Just go. Excuse me, sir. I went right between his legs instead of behind him like I wanted to. What the heck was that dodge? Come on, camera. There we go. Mark. No use complaining about it. Oh yeah, I love the whole like screechy boss thing. I was kind of disappointed a little bit that Dark Souls doesn't have more screechy bosses. We're in phase 2, by the way. Phase 3. Lockdown really screws me with this. Come on. Damn it. I think I'm getting better at that phase again. But, oh, he's got like 3 phases. He's got his normal kind of cleric beast kind of phase. And then in phase 2, he'll start like leaping forward. And then in phase 3, he loses his legs. Phase 3, I think, is the hardest one, just because it's just lava everywhere. But I think I'm learning how to manipulate his AI in that phase. Or relearning, as it were. Oh, come on, guys. Really? That should be a vial. Come on. Go away so I can pick up the vial. Alright. Alright, let's go again! The first time tonight. I'm like not even in his grasp. Encountered. Yeah, definitely wanted to hear more screechy bosses in Dark Souls. No one's gonna drop me a vial. Really? Service? Dang it. Rekt. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. Wow, those two got wrecked. Good night. I did see them beat him up like once. I was impressed. Thanks. Thanks for joining us. Ooh. No, I gotta get out of here. Ah, damn it. I wonder if Mountain Justice is still here. Mountain Justice. Yeah. Gem. I think that one of those hunters is a commentary on the torch only runs, because I think he it's mostly a torch guy. Damn it. I thought I was out of the blast range. Damn it. This is gonna be a fun, fun VOD to timestamp. I'm telling you what. It's probably gonna be like the Fume Night VOD. Where are you going, Laurence? Where are you going? Where in the solid where are you going? Oh, come on. He's like, I need to get out of here, man. I really need that Advil. That actually might be a pretty good triangle gem. It's triangle rating 5 and tempering, so that might actually be pretty good. Ow, 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 so much ow. Don't be stuttering. Go on the file. Chewing on vials like it's going out of style. That's me. Welp. That's that. If anybody was interested. Oh my gosh, that was my last bunch of vials too. Yep. Farm Laurence a little bit more. Well, that's Laurence. When I load back in, I'll read the rune for everybody. I don't know what exactly went differently there, that I had like 13 vials by the time phase 3 showed up, but I'm not complaining. It's luck of the RNG, I guess. That's nice. Bam. Anyone watching American Gods lately? Before I came over to stream, I was looking at Twitter, and incredible image of Gillian Anderson as David Bowie in American Gods was there, and it was great. I like farming these guys because there's a bunch of them. They're not very hard, and they give a bunch of echoes, so thumbs up. A little easier than setting up the pig in Murgo's loft. So that was the last optional boss I have in the entire game, including DLC. I still have to pick a fight with Maria. Don't know how that'll go. she's never been one to be an issue for me, but this is my first actual strength character, and it's much slower than I'm used to. Alright, let's get back. Decide what we're going to do. With this setup, I could give Keeper of the Old Lords and Defiled another shot. Or I can go Harass Maria. What do you guys think? I really wish I lit up like the Keeper of the Old Lords when wearing her stuff. Oh, before I continue to forget. Beast's Embrace. It is a covenant rune, which is also really interesting. I'm not sure how many people have actually gone over the fact that it's a covenant rune. After repeated experiments in controlling the scourge of beasts, the gentle, quote-unquote, embrace rune was discovered. And given that it's in scarecrows, probably means that it's more like a possession, a quote-unquote gentle possession. When its implementation failed, the embrace became a forbidden rune, but this knowledge became a foundation of the healing church. Those who swear this oath take on a ghastly form and enjoy accentuated transformation effects, especially while wielding a beast weapon. Rune, why are you so coy? There's only one beast weapon. So, let's take the quote-unquote embrace to mean possession, and those who swore the oath were allowed for their bestial selves to possess them. Which is probably why the skull says what it does. Let me see if the skull's even still here. Yeah. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, it could never restore his memories. Now, what he lost was his humanity. When he took that rune, he allowed his bestial self to possess him. And when you let that happen, you go completely feral, and it's hard to say whether you'll even remember what it is to be human. And like subconsciously, Laurence knew that he lost something really precious, or his humanity, and he went for it. But he's possessed by his bestial self. Hubris is a crazy drug. Because he said fear the old blood when he was talking to Willem. But you can probably read that he was saying that in a parodying manner. Like he's saying it sarcastically. Fear the old blood. Whatever, man. Whatever, old man. You met my real dad. Alright, well, let's go harass Maria. I feel like giving her a shot or two, or 10. Check out the framing of this image. Hope you're well too, Ghost Manon. Maria, hype. Indeed. I'm gonna give her a couple of tries. I just spent the last 2 hours working on Laurence. Got him though. Perseverance wins out, I guess. Nice to see you, Ghost Manon. Notice there's like nothing below the floor, really. There's just like nothing.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now.
Her fashion is the best. My gosh.
From your wild curiosity.
Let me see if I remember her parry. Nope. Gotta back up in. Ah, she got me. My first time, I had an Evelyn and a Rider Palash, and I killed her in about 1.5 minutes. Skill builds. Just saying. My skill build parried the crap out of her, and my skill build, and since skill scales how damaging her viscerals are, her viscerals just like ripped her apart. It's crazy. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere. Like, I didn't see her fire attack until my second character. never backwards. Oof. Not fast enough. Evelyn is a lot easier to parry for her, actually. Because Evelyn is faster. Dang it. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, Evelyn is way faster. I keep trying to dodge straight behind her. Straight backwards, and that's not working at all. Yeah, skill builds are ridiculous. But I think Evelyn and Ryder Palash are way faster than the Hunter pistol, which makes them ideal for parrying her. That was a trade, but sure. Funnily enough, this is my favorite boss in the whole series. And that's the parry for her, but you're gonna lose something parrying her in this phase. Catches me in that combo. Hey Loki, what's going on? You're awake again? Yes? My dog is sitting at the edge of my chair, staring. Exclamation point Loki if you want to look at him. He is definitely not a Souls doggo. Alright. I can match her with speed, but parrying is just not going to be a thing. thought I could get out in time. Yeah, okay, Frida. Shoot. Yep. I love the Rikuyo so much! You guys, it's so good. Yeah, I think, Longsword is going to be a little bit better because it's going to match our speed a bit more. Should have parried. Gosh, Blunderbuss is so slow. She nailed me with that. I thought I was gonna dodge to the left and behind her, but I apparently got hit by it, clipped by it. And I couldn't heal it out. Am I out of bullets again? It's so embarrassing being out of bullets. Thought I was safe to her side. Apparently not. Those were beautiful parries, though. Sage nod. Sage nod. I'm gonna give this pretty much one more shot before I call it a night. One more actual shot. She's so cool. She's so cool. Yeah, I didn't think my strength build would be really would roll this character at all. My skill build killed everything. Oh, come on. Should have staggered her and then healed. Yeah. But I like playing quick. Oh. Well, let's see if this is a little better. It's probably just gonna hit harder, which doesn't really matter so much. It's not about damage. It's about staying alive long enough to do damage. Why can't I do that on my Requio? What? Dodged right back in because of the camera change. Ah, camera. Sometimes lock-on does hurt because the camera changed and it caused my dodge to go right back in. That sucked. Because I was going to dodge out, heal up, and then go back in. But, nope. Hey, Tangerine. What's going on? I'm surprised at how long, like, Rally lasts against her. Nice, nice. Man, I love the other one. Yeah, I'm not gonna get in that. That was just bad on my part. In that second phase. Neat, neat. I spent a long time against Laurence. I actually wasn't sure I was going to be able to bother Maria today, but yeah, figured I'll give it a good shot. Basically, Maria is basically how I like playing Souls games. So it's really funny that, you know, Maria's boss. So I'm like, I like playing Souls games like Maria. Oh, that was dangerous. She was gonna parry crap out of me there. Oh, I was out of stamina. Shoot. stamina. She nailed me against a wall there. Yeah, Maria is basically how I like playing Souls games, so it's like, I know what she's about. I cannot wait until I can switch to the Holy Moonlight Blade, though. I need like 8 levels of Astral. I mean, Arcane to do it, though. I much prefer that to the Holy Blade. I'm surprised, super surprised at how long seriously, that you can rally against her. Mostly because, for Laurence, that was a lost cause. Thank you, thank you. Definitely not as fun as the first time I fought her. Although the first time I fought her only lasted about 1.5 minutes. I blame the build though. Strength is just a lot slower. So, I mentioned this when I started, but this whole room is floating in the air. Check this out. So that would be the actual place. Kind of looks a bit like Anne Orlando, but that's besides the point. And there's the skybox. And like, it does look like there's something there, but it doesn't quite look real. and like when you come over here, you can just look straight through into a similar color to the skybox. That's really, yeah, like there's no texture. Like this whole building is just kind of floating. And you've got lumen flower petals all over the place. And of course there's bells all over the place. And bells do hold a special significance to the church. And there's a lot of them. And of course, JSF made a really cool picture depicting where all of these things are. And here's some lumen flowers. And of course, her throne. This is that's a good note. Well, the real life inspiration for this clock face is actually in Prague. And it doesn't tell time or anything. It tells different zodiac signs, and I think it does it automatically. And so I think FromSoft just replaced the zodiac signs with the different carol runes. So there's that. The fact that the nightmare changed a lot of what... This will make a lot of sense to people who have played or at least pay attention to things like Persona 5 or Inception. But like the cognitive view of someone in their mind, of like someone or someplace in their mind, is a bit different than it is in reality. And if this is a nightmare of a few different individuals, Ludwig, Laurence, Maria, now then the cognition of Maria would have changed this maybe slightly, maybe twisted it to whatever it is now. And so like it's really important to keep in mind this might not be the real place, but it's close enough, and it says a lot about the person whose nightmare it's drawing from. So the research hall and this tower is filtered through Maria. Yarnum itself is filtered through Laurence and Ludwig, and Ludwig's section is more or less with the River of Blood and stuff like that. That's why you see the Tick women, because probably Ludwig knew about at least the Vile Bloods and all of that stuff. And all the blood on his hands and stuff like that. But they all interconnect because it's all one big related nightmare. Yeah. That's probably true too. You'll never see the real thing of anything because you enter into a dream world, you enter into the overworld. The DLC is a dream world, but it teaches us about... is a dream world, but it is still real in a way, but it is a cognitive place. And it makes sense to those who are like fans of Inception or Persona that they're just as real as everything, but they're spiced and filtered through the cognition of that person that it's constructed from. It's raining really hard outside, sorry. So yeah, like maybe even Yharnam. Like it's still real, but it's still a cognitive place. And Yharnam itself follows dream logic. Like the base game is probably as close to reality as we're ever going to come. Yeah. Now again, this will make sense if people have read Uzumaki a lot. In Uzumaki, you have the city, the cursed city, and you know the protagonist girl. She like wakes up every day, goes to school, and it's real to her. And people who come in, it's real to them, but the city has a way of keeping people right where they are. Like, the city will keep you from leaving, and, like, you're trapped once you're there. And it becomes a very Yharnam-esque place. There's even Chalice dungeons underneath the city in Uzumaki. Definitely read Uzumaki. It is very much like how Yharnam is set up.
Gammon awaits you. Go
Oh,
on.
yeah. I went too far ahead! I missed her dialogue because I went too far ahead.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find...
Anyway, she has a dialogue about, you know, I feel something's changed in me. And then she, like, looks at you and then blinks, and that's it. It's a cool bit of dialogue, but if you're too far ahead in the game, like, I've killed everything. Then, yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna level. Screw Quicksilver bullets.
Gammon awaits you. Go.
But yeah, the city of Uzumaki is almost a one-to-one to Yharnam. Just take all of that supernatural stuff from the Uzumaki, like, little town in Tokyo, and make it a Victorian city, and you have Yharnam, essentially. It kind of works the same way.
Let me...
Oh, 43.5. What the heck? Already?
Farewell.
Thought I was still in the 30s. Do I have anything? No? No? I guess I'm just buying vials then. And it still works because Junji Ito writes in the Lovecraft tradition. But given that Miyazaki is a fan of manga and literature, I wouldn't put it past him to have been a big Junji Ito fan. And considering Tomie has been like 8 movies, which is Ito's like more famous work. Like in the West, Uzumaki is like, and it probably is his best work, but Tomie is like his most popular in Japan. And Tomie could be like allegorical to a great one as well, because she's always looking for something, even if sometimes she's just ahead. Actually, I'll save that for tomorrow or the next day. But yes, like everything is a dream, but everything is real enough to not matter. It's sort of like in Dark Souls, when everybody is talking about how time is convoluted, blah, 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 blah. Time is convoluted, but it also doesn't matter. Which I think a lot of people have, like, missed. Time might be convoluted, but it also doesn't matter. In Bloodborne, it may be all a dream, but it probably doesn't matter that it's all a dream. Reality is colored by the fact that it's a dream. But it essentially doesn't matter that it is a dream. If that makes sense at all. I need to get out of this fashion. I only needed it because of fire resistance against Laurence, and I just forgot. Fire. Yeah. Like, forest for the trees a lot of the time, I think. Yeah. Time doesn't matter in Souls. It might be from the start to the finish, sure, but it also doesn't matter. And like, I was playing with the notion that each Dark Souls game takes place over the course of centuries, years, but you don't see time change, because why would somebody who lived 1,000 years see time change? It's all the same to them. So from the start of Dark Souls 3 to the very end of Dark Souls 3, it's probably, you know, a couple hundred, maybe even 1,000 years between the start of, like, becoming the Ashen One to, like, beating up Gale. Which also makes sense when you consider that Gale is a completely changed individual by the time you meet him again. It just doesn't matter. Time just doesn't. Who cares? It's more about the thematics about it, anyway. And in Bloodborne, everything is a dream, but it might not really matter that it's a dream. Sort of like Twin Peaks. Everybody should watch Twin Peaks. Sort of like trying to tease out them or extrapolate a lot of minutia about characters that aren't characters so much as they contribute to a narrative about a theme rather than the character themselves. But that's something I've probably talked everybody's ear off about. In any case, thank you for joining me. I know it wasn't... It's eventful if you only like boss fights. Not so eventful if you like progress, I guess. We beat up Laurence, who is probably my worst boss in the game. We beat up on Maria, and we farmed a bunch of vials. But I thank you guys for joining me tonight. It was fun. And until next time, next time should be Fishing Village Part 1, Fishing Village Part 2, probably all the way up to the door to Orphan of Kos. And we'll probably try Defiled again, which kicked my butt the other night. Because I'm only like level 85, and Defiled is more like level 90 to 100 or so. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. That's our plan for next time. And praise the moon. Praise the moon. Oh, wait, and thanks ATC for following. My monitor computer just alerted me. I'll see you guys later. Good night.